Hello. So right, where am I at and what's happened in my experiment, my experience the past 5 months? Right, about a month ago I was quite bloated. It's gone. Got a flat belly now. And I was like, I don't really follow anything specifically. Rule to four is kind of like where I am sometimes, but I might eat apples all day. I might get up in the morning and have some water, which is going to go with this. We'll roll with it. Water, maybe one apple, and I might kind of like, I suppose you could say, water fast till like mid to late morning because I don't always feel like having anything. Um, if it's the weekend or if I'm going on like a long night ride or something, I'll plan, a week in advance, and I'll kind of like get some good grub in, get some carbs in, and I know what I'll more than likely have before the ride. Like yesterday, I just went for a random 40-kilometer ride, water, a little bit of juice before I went. I mean, that's fine. That's no bother at all. But as far as before the bloating, like a few weeks ago, like a month or so ago, I was coming home from work and after eating like fruit all day, like whether I was mono eating apples, bananas, taking ready-made smoothies to work, orange and spinach smoothie or something. Having I bought this like glass bowl to replace my wooden bowl because I had like this cheap wooden bowl from the supermarket I was using for a while. So I went and bought this glass bowl, and I just load that up with rice and potatoes and beans or something, and stick some like my own homemade curry sauce on there or something, some condiment of if I'm not having that, maybe some jalapeno sauce or something, or maybe even just pepper, and eating that. Um, Trying to eat it around like six to 7 o'clock. I mean, personally, looking back on it, I reckon that's kind of late enough to be eating a cooked meal. If you are coming in late and you want something to eat, then yeah, I suppose eat it, or maybe even eat a smaller portion with that, which is what I'll get on in a minute. So I was thinking like it was too late, and it would sit there, and you'd have like a restless like night's sleep. So lately I've been trying to just get the portions down with the cooked food, and also incorporating more raw foods into my evening meal. No, I don't really mix them with potatoes and rice often, but I might have some potatoes with some salad on the side or something in there, like a little potato salad or something. But just try to keep it simple. Now you can make kind of all sorts of dressings and things, and I do sometimes, but I just keep it simple. I might just like again put a little bit of jalapeno sauce on there, Tabasco or something, chopped tomatoes and onions and cucumbers, just basic food, and then it starts to digest quicker and faster, and you don't feel as bloated on it. Again, me personally, but as far as slamming as much fruit, unlimited fruit in the day, and having again pretty much unlimited carbs, rice and potatoes for an evening meal, in my opinion, for me, I don't think that's the way. Now, you know what I'm about. You know I cycle a lot, more than like pretty much most people, I guess. More than a lot of people that are doing like the Royal 204 trip. And I'm kind of doing all right at the moment. Again, it might come down to the time of the year, the summer. Again, sleeping patterns, food availability at the time of year, getting to sleep at certain times. It's all variance, isn't it? It all matters, and hydration as well. Um, People might think, "Wow, who'd want to live this lifestyle?" But this is what happens. You got to get in there and try it, and start finding out things, and that's just to see how it goes. Like if I'm going out riding 200 miles or something, just like a short little ride like that for me personally. Um, I'm going to be doing something that's going to be working, aren't I? I mean, sometimes it's failed. I might be on like limited sleep or something, or not hydrate enough, but boo hoo, it's no bother. We just get on top of that. But I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to fill my memory and brain with like food for thought, like information versus misinformation. Information from like I got some books which kind of they kind of go back to like the early 1900s, you know, which kind of, in the grand scheme of things, isn't far back at all, is it? But some of these old like books on natural hygiene are pretty hard to get hold of, and I got one Herbert M. Shelton, like it's a reprint, but it's a pretty fascinating book. So I'm going to be perusing my way through that over the next few weeks. So you've got to find out about things. You can't say like food is so important, isn't it? It's what you put in here. It goes in here, you know, your mouth. Would you eat shit? No, you actually wouldn't physically eat shit, do you? But a lot of people are eating shit in the guise of processed foods with lots of flavourings added to them to make them taste yummy. But in fact, they're just shit. Oh no, I wouldn't drive an Audi car nor a Porsche. No, I wouldn't do that. Have you actually driven one? Do you know what it's like? Then shut up then. No, I wouldn't like to kick a football around in the morning on a Sunday because, you know, I can see all these other people are doing it. They look happy and it keeps them fit, but it wouldn't be any good for me. Have you ever done it and seen what it's like? No. Well, then shut up then. But yeah, we don't like going to, you know, sunny climates. I don't know why anyone would put up with that to go away on a summer's holiday and be in a place where there's less people than Britain or America or whatever, and just to get out and enjoy ourselves. Have you actually done that? No. Well, then shut up then. Try it, man. Just try. See what happens. Cut out some of the bad foods and just incorporate some good foods into your life. I'm not saying you have to give up things, but do try before you open this. Before you open your mouth. But I only stumbled on it by accident, man. And again, by being on YouTube, other people are going to find you and stumble on it by accident as well. They might be looking for monkeys riding motorbikes or something, you know, or alligators on jet skis or something, and they stumble on you. So that's the way it works, man. Get on here rather than flapping around on Facebook. I've been on Facebook too much lately. It's kind of like took over the past 2 weeks, but I'm pretty aware of that, and I'm trying to. I might just go on like a Facebook fast or something for a week or two and just see how it goes, you know, because it is so addictive. We know it's also addictive. I mean, some people might not even comment on there or click a like on your photo, but you know people are watching. They're like surfing on there, aren't they? Just watching what's going on, which is cool, I guess. Watching what people are doing with their lives. It's no bother. We're not bad people, are we? It's just the information highway, isn't it? But I mean, it's just kind of taken over people's lives. Like if I'm walking along the road looking at my phone, I mean, I got an iPhone, but I don't use it as like a phone, if you know what I mean. It's just mainly internet and music and stuff. And you know, all the time I'm just going through music, putting different music on. But you see these other people walking along when they haven't even got headphones plugged in rather, and they're just like, what are they doing? What are they doing? I just can't understand it. They just can't put it down, can they? It's almost like become moulded into their hand. But yeah, there we go. But being aware and being in charge of your physical self rather than something else being in charge of it. Again, that's down to misinformation and companies fighting for your business, isn't it? Telling you what you should do versus me, who's nothing. Well, we're all something, aren't we? Saying like, hey, this is all right over here. Actually, come over and give it a go. See what it's all about, and you may go back to your bad ways. Or you may not. You may want to dig and delve deeper. And for me, I want to dig and delve deeper and keep digging and delving deeper. It's like getting into the best relationship ever, a relationship that you're never going to break up from. And it's like good food, man. I'm in a relationship with good food. And yeah, it does chuck you about and change your mood sometimes and topple you over the edge almost some days. But then you just try and put your finger on it and just wonder what's going on. So you try something else. It's amazing how eating apples all day can make you feel as well. Sounds bizarre, not to some people that are watching this, but again, you got to give that a go. But say give it a go when you're trying it at first. You might be shitting like a trooper because you're just cleaning some bad stuff out of your diet, toxins out of the body. This is one for you. When I started eating dates first, because people were making Datorades, or you know, Medjool dates taste so good, so I started slamming the dates, and man, did I have the shits the next day. But I don't get that anymore. So again, it's just goes to show, doesn't it, how your body can repel the good foods but kind of store the bad foods inside you. So right, we're on 10 minutes now. I'm going to shoot off. Plenty more to yap on about, isn't there, in other videos as I share my experience on here. So thanks for new subscribers. Again, like, share, subscribe if you're watching this for the first time. And please leave me a comment below, or just a like or dislike. That'd be very cool of you. Cheers for now. Yap, yap, yap.